and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. It's been a while. You know how I am. I go on these episodes of pumping out stuff and streaming all the time, and then here we are. We have a little bit of a hiatus, and I'm back for a minute. So, this is for our second generation of a legacy that we have on my stream. If you ever want to catch it, I stream randomly. I try to stream more consistently. It doesn't always work. I am a single mom of four, so it doesn't always work, but we do this one on stream. This is a second generation. Like I said, it's in Hinford on Bagley on this 50 by 40 lot. It's 2 Old Mill Lane is the actual lot name when there's nobody there, if you wanted to know. And he was supposed to be a farmer. I'll give you the whole backstory. I'll get into all of it during the speed build because it's like a 20-minute speed build, so I'll ramble about it for a while. It's a pretty pastel, like farmy ranch house. It has room for horses and all of that fun jazz. And I'll explain why we have so many children and why we're married to an alien during the speed build. But I never really made a speed build out of it. And actually this was my third build that I've ever really done in The Sims, was this ranch house, and I'm extremely, extremely proud of it. So it's well overdue. So I figured after like a year and a half of after we made this house, I'm going to post a speed build and tell you about it. So I hope you enjoy, and we're going to get into it. Okay, so we are here at the speed build. Like I said, it's about 21 minutes. It's not too bad. And then after the speed build, I will come in and I will show you exactly how it looks as the finished product. I probably actually need to go in and clean it up because we've been playing in it for a while. Anyway, so second generation, we do on my stream, as I said earlier, have a legacy. It started off with Gretchen Wieners, yes, from Mean Girls. So that whole entire generation of children, we had a lot. I don't remember how many. I'll have to put it up on the screen and I'll tell you how many we actually had. But all of the kids were named after the Mean Girls. We had Damien, we had what's her name? The Janice. We had Karen. I mean, all of them. I'm not kidding you, all of them. So, but then Gretchen, who started the generation, had a lot of misfortunate circumstances happen with all of her husbands. Her first child was with Jeffrey Landgrab, and he unfortunately passed away, and so on and so forth. But then her boyfriend before, he unfortunately tragically died in the shark pond. I don't really know how that happened. They ended up having a science baby together, and Oscar Mayer Wiener was born. And because of his name, I could not help it, and he had to be our next heir. And I figured Oscar Mayer Wiener food, maybe he grows his own produce, he could be a farmer. Well, that was before the Life and Death Pack came out. So now he is an Oscar Mayer Wiener who actually dresses as a hot dog, and his everyday, like every outfit is a hot dog because of his name. He's a Grim Reaper. Don't ask me. And I don't even remember at this point how we ended up being an alien. He had twin babies at first that were Grim babies, okay? And then one unfortunately passed, one's moved out, and then now we decided every kid would be a different, like a cult. And the only one we're missing is a mermaid baby. We accidentally had 2 alien babies. And now we've decided that the alien baby that we have, Uranus Wieners, that one is going to be our next heir. And he's going to be an alien tattoo artist. Anyway, I'm going to get into this speed build now. That's kind of the backstory of it. That's where we're at. He was supposed to be a farmer. Hence, this is way before Life and Death was supposed to be coming out. So I did not know. Anyway, so ranch house. I wanted a wraparound porch. I also wanted like a detached garage that you had like a little side door out the living room to get to. And the garage, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, never really got built, like never got decorated anyway. It still just has some random gardening stuff in it because we never actually made a garden because he never ended up being a farmer. It's a whole thing. The house is pretty. He really actually probably didn't need the farmhouse once I decided he wasn't gonna be a farmer. Also, I had like probably 10 hours worth of footage to do this house, spent like my blood, sweat, and tears in this house, and every single one of my Sims hates the decor. And I truly, truly am not loving it here, and it really makes me upset because I put my heart and soul in this house and they don't like it. But so we're still on the outside. It takes a while. Like I said, this was only my third build, so the roof one, especially because I did that little octagonal little room tower thing in the front of it, that roofing to get it all to mesh took me forever, and I cut a lot of the roofing out because I did not want to bore you, and I did not want you to click off this video getting frustrated watching me do this. Also, FYI, later when we get to the barn, I do realize once I start gameplay, because we do have a horse. We do have a horse. His name is Rusty Wieners. We do have a horse in this Let's Play, and I do realize that how I built the barn, the horse actually cannot get to its bed or anything, and I fixed that later through gameplay, and I'll show you later how I fixed it. I didn't really fix it to be all that great. I really liked how it was set up, but you know, can't really do anything. So we're working on the back of the house and making the wraparound porch. I really love, I'm spoiler alert for a little bit later, the second floor, that little octagonal or whatever it's called, little room to the side over there, it becomes an office, and it's like I'm obsessed with that room when we get to it. I'm just letting you know. It's a little bit of a spoiler. I don't remember. Hold on. I need to hold for a second. I had to look it up. We have 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms in this house. We also have an office space. And yeah, I think that's the upstairs has like its own kind of like upstairs game room / living room as well. Of course, the master suite and the master bedroom, bathroom, whatever, that's ensuite bathroom, that one's downstairs, and you have an extra one. I made a pretty big kitchen. I love this kitchen so much. And then in that little octagonal, again, I don't know what you would call that. Sorry. That little area you see right there, that's going to be actually where the dining room is. And I think it's just so cute. And everything's pastel. I don't know why I wanted it. Like everything's a different color. All the chairs you'll see here soon will be all of like the different pastel-y colors. But like I said, this took me, oh my God, y'all, it took me forever. I love to decorate and I love to build, but sometimes because I'm so indecisive, it's hard. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very hard for me. So my poor chat over and over of me constantly being so unsure of myself, being like, should we do this color or should we do this color? Like I had to take out probably hours worth of footage of me just being in the same area, re-putting stuff down over and over and over. I think most people probably do that. I just feel like I do it way more than probably I should. But it didn't, I mean, I think, like I said, I think I had at least 10 to 12 hours worth of, before I sped it up, worth of speed build, because I record all of my streams. That's how I'm able to do this. But I think, like I said, 12 hours. And then when I sped it all up, it was like, came out to like, I think like maybe an hour-ish, hour and a half. Once I sped up, it's 15 times sped up. Some speed build, man, you have to speed them up so much because it takes you so long to make these houses. And I know I'm not talking about the build much just yet. Right now we're doing the floor plan for the upstairs, which has most of the bedrooms. That's the other 4 bedrooms. There's a nursery up there, and then all the other kids' bedrooms. Each kid is a different occult. So when I go in, I'll explain which occult is which room, and we decorate like the alien one with the little spaceship light. That's all up there. Anyway, sidetrack, squirrel brain. I don't know if you know what this is called, but I saw this. I always see these on like Facebook Reels or like on YouTube Shorts, is the stop motion ones of them building, where I suck at decorating, and or not decorating, sorry. I suck at explaining, like describing things. So I'm not sure if you know what that means or if I'm going to be able to get you to understand what I mean. But basically, when you're watching the video, it shows like it getting built, but you actually can't see the person building it. Like the objects will just appear, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then it'll like do this cool like camera rotation to the next room, and then the stuff will just like appear instead of you watching someone do like what I'm doing, how I'm taking it out of build and buy, and you're watching me place it and then watching me with the little thing build the walls. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know if you do. If you don't, I'm really sorry. Look it up. It's called stop motion. And the other day, for 4 hours, y'all, 4 hours, my little squirrel pea brain was trying to learn how to do this. And I'm going to at least do one because it's very time consuming. It's a lot of, you have to set your camera to the position you like, and you have to delete everything in the order that you last placed it till you first placed it in a room. And you have to go room by room. You have to delete all of it. Then you have to go set your camera, go to the camera position where it's like right above your room. And each item that you end up putting back, you have to stop, let the item go back, stop, take a screenshot, and then replace the next item. Wait for the camera to go back, stop, do a screenshot, and then all those screenshots, it's like a flip book. You know how you see people draw the little stick figure things on a flip book and then they flip the corner and it looks like a little picture going? That's how it is with the screenshots. So that's what I'm trying to learn how to do, and it looks so cool. Like, I want to do this so bad. But they said that it makes it easier if you have a certain like free camera bill or a free camera mod in or something like that. And with the new expansion pack, which by the way, today is Thursday, July 10th, and it's 2:23 p.m. So the Enchanted by Nature should already be out. I haven't downloaded it in my game just yet because I didn't want, if anything was buggy, I didn't want to be able to not show y'all the rest of this house before. Do you see what I'm saying? Because we know how The Sims is. Anyway, it should be out by now. And we all know that when The Sims has a new pack out, that your mods are not updated yet, and they normally do not work or will break the game. So you have to wait. Normally, a lot of them, like MCC Command Center, which is a very popular one, UI cheat, like extension cheats, anything like that, normally gets updated within a few hours at this point. They've gotten it down pretty quick. But then other ones, it takes a while to update. And then normally, the packs always come out with bugs. That's not being mean. That's just, everybody will tell you that who plays The Sims a lot. So then next week, normally, this isn't always, but normally they will do a big patch to fix the bugs that this game broke, this new expansion pack. So then all the mods will yet again not work and have to be updated. So I'm trying to wait for all of that lovely mess to be done so that way I can do it and not have to worry. But let me talk about the speed build a little bit more. Instead, I keep getting sidetracked. Right now, we're still trying to fidget with the outside and the roof and get everything done. We got the chicken coop all nice and sectioned out. We got the barn all kind of moved to the facing the other way. Got all of the horses stuff, all rusty stuff, all nice and fenced out. And I do I leave a space for a garden or leave stuff to make a garden, you'll see, and I never actually end up doing it, but because he ever became a farmer, he's the Grim Reaper. I don't really know. Anyway, but now we're actually going to be going, I don't know why that I didn't place, I mean, I guess placing windows after you've done the floor plan is probably the best way, so you can see how it looks on the outside, and you can also make sure it also fits within the walls of the rooms you made. Normally, I like to put like the front windows, especially down first and then make the rooms after because the front's what you see the most. So I want the windows to be a certain way. And then normally after that, the sides and the back, I can normally finagle them. But this time I kind of just did everything, started decorating and then started putting windows. It was kind of backwards. Anyway, but we're finally decorating. And there was a lot, I used the tool mod in a lot of this to like flip hay a certain way because I had just learned about it. I watch a YouTuber, Jessica Pye, on YouTube. I just said anyway, I watch her a lot because her speed builds, y'all, I'll put her channel in the description because if you want to see some builds, she is amazing. Anyway, she uses the tool mod a lot. I had seen it in hers back before I just started watching her channel back before I built this. So I started experimenting with this. So I did a whole bunch of stuff in it. It's fun to use that mod, but it's a little confusing and it's very time consuming. And if you know me and my little ADHD brain, tedious details are hard for me to continue to do. And that kind of like finagling with one item for like ever, it drives me insane. So it's a good thing to do if you need to like lower something just like slightly. And in The Sims, you can never do that. But otherwise, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Has anyone used that before? Anyway, let me know if you like it or not, or if there's something easier to do. So now we've moved to the living room, which again, I just think this house is I would love to live in this house. I would give everything to live. This house is so absolutely, like, you have land, you're in the country, you have horses, chickens, cows. Oh, I would give anything to live here. But you saw just a second ago, I just put all those picture frames, and you can actually put your Sims family pictures in there and do all that. And I have been taking pictures a little bit. Because when I've always played The Sims, I just kind of make a Sim with me with like in mind of a career I just haven't played with in a while, or maybe a feature of the game I haven't ever done, and I'll go from there, and then I'll maybe make a legacy from it. But I've never actually, even when I played in The Sims 3, I never really played legacy challenges. So this is new for me. So it's kind of like I'm not used to like taking the pictures and updating all of that. Yeah, I'm getting better at it because I really do. Little Simsy got me into legacy challenges, and I really enjoy it. I want to keep doing like the legacy, because we do also have a legacy challenge that I had started as a video series here, but then I kind of just like it kind of tapered off because it's just, it's hard to get, legacy challenges like that to kind of take off, and I wasn't sure if anyone really enjoyed them, but I may start it back up, or maybe I'll just start a whole new one and really like focus on it for a while. I don't know. But right now we're at the master bedroom, or the master suite, whatever you want to call it. And again, all pastel colors, which again, none of my Sims like it. Everybody hates this house. There's not one Sim that thinks my house is nicely decorated. I don't know what I did to deserve all this hatred, but it really upsets me. Does that happen to anybody else? I don't remember them having any preferences, but I guess as soon as they moved to this house, they just knew this wasn't a preference. I don't know. Anyway, the whole downstairs. Oh, also, I cut out all the bathroom decorating because it's a bathroom. I'll show you. It's just to make it shorter. So I did all the bathrooms downstairs. So the downstairs is complete. And now we're moving upstairs to where that little space that we were just decorating was like the little like extra living room, game room kind of area for everybody. There's a little nook upstairs I put a computer in, and then all the bedrooms, and this is the office area I was talking about that I absolutely am in love with in this house. I put the desk in the middle so you can look out the windows and look out into like all the acreage you have in the front, and the trees and the nature. And they had that really pretty tree with all the flowers on it right in front of their yard so they can see that. I think when I built this, it was like fall time in the game. That's why the tree is that color. It's normally green. Like right now in the game, it's spring and it's, green and the flowers are white. But I just thought that would be so cool, sitting at your desk and you just get to look out this like beautiful countryside when you're like doing your work from home. I mean, how great is that? But anyway, I also did like, I put these little cabinets down, and then I don't remember what it was, because again, this was a year and a half ago I built this, but then I put these, I don't remember what it was, these little things on top of it, so it just looked like one long built-in bench right there. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, the Jessica YouTuber that I watch, she makes a lot of like really cool furniture out of different pieces within the game. She's so creative, and I'm so jealous, and I wish my brain would work the way it does. Cause like, yeah, sure, maybe I'm not horrible at just decorating, but like I want to, like go out of step it up. And I'm trying to figure out how to get my brain to work like that. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we're still in the office. I think it's adorable. Like, I just like the little seating. Like, you get to sit there. Maybe you're doing your work and your kid comes in. They sit on the little bench. And, oh, I love it. Look how cute this is. I put a little easel in there. Actually, our wife, what is her name? Pum Wieners. And she actually is an alien. I don't remember. We needed an alien baby. That's why we were married to her. And she's our wife. Anyway, she is now an artist, and so that's why there's the easel up there. She makes money for us through artwork. He's the Grim Reaper, and then the rest of them are all children. I'm going to tell you all their names. So, okay. So first, occult was Grim Babies, because that was new. Life and Death had just come out. And we had twins. We had Grimly and Hades. And then we had Seashelly, like seashell, hairy because of werewolf, tiny, like tiny vampire fangs. And then we had Uranus alien, and accidentally Spencer, who wasn't supposed to be an alien. He was supposed to be a spellcaster. And I messed it up somehow. But anyway, that's all their kids. And now we're almost finished with the office. I think after this, we moved to I made a little kid's bedroom, and it ended up not staying decorated that way. Cause like I said, we ended up deciding to do every occult baby. So every bedroom is decorated based on their occult. And then because I thought the speed build was going to be longer. So when we went upstairs, I kind of left in some of the bathroom decor, but it's just normal pastel country rustic kind of I mean, it's really nothing special, but I think they're absolutely adorable. I love all of the pastel colors. I think The Sims needs to put a lot more Purple's for one. They don't have a lot of purple in this game, and if you know me, purple, you don't mess with my purple. I have purple everything. I love purple. And they don't have a lot. They have that really like early 2000s really bright neon purple that nobody likes it. It's like fuchsia kind of. And I want more like eggplant and like lavender and lilac and those kind of, do you know it? Or maybe like a more muted purple, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, here's the room that I was talking about. It's supposed to be for a child. And it's just, I put like the cute little sheep rug, and it was decorated all like cute farm. It had the little cute like lamb sheep kind of or ram little side table, and had the little farm dollhouse. Like I went all out with this kid's bedroom to match the farm. And I'm pretty sure after this, I don't think I'd really decorated any of the other rooms because I wasn't sure how many kids we were going to have. Because at this point, when I was decorating this, Oscar Mayer was still a child. So he hadn't even got to high school. I just really wanted to build, and I wanted them to have a ranch house. So it was a reason to build. I also didn't really, I don't know where any of my footage went of really doing a lot of the backyard or any of that, like the outdoor kitchen or any of that. I really didn't show much of how I built any of that, so I'm sorry about that. But I am about to come back in and I will show you how everything looks in the house and give you a little tour. And yeah, I hope you like the speed build. Okay, so this is our Oscar Mayer Wieners ranch. Welcome to the ranch. Fully equipped with a garage that I never decorated with our little truck. And you can see Rusty Wieners out here in the front yard just chilling. I even made this cute little pond to the side with the little swans. Do you see that? I don't know where any of that stuff went. Maybe I didn't record it. But anyway, this is the front of the house. I absolutely enjoy. I love, like, look at this. It fully did a 50 by 40 lot, and I'm extremely proud of how this came out. I love the barn. Again, I don't think when I fixed the barn to get the horse to work, I don't think that I actually fixed it where it looks good. So you're just gonna have to excuse that. It's on the gallery all right, but anyway, so let me show you. So here's our downstairs. You come in right here, and then of course over here we have our nice kitchen. You have a little seating area, take off your shoes, whatnot. Our dining room, our living room that I, again, right here, never put any pictures in, forgot. Put a little bookshelf, all of that cute stuff. Homework, there's a potty chair randomly. Again, I've been playing in this house for a while, and I didn't go through and clean it up. So there's like pee on the floor. Who knows what that is on the floor? We have a cat somewhere. I don't remember what the cat's name is anymore. I think it's what is the cat's name? I don't remember. We named it something weird. What's the cat's name? Oh, Catastrophe. Get it? Catastrophe Wieners? I don't know. Anyway, so, and then over here, the ensuite bathroom, the master bedroom. Then we have this little extra bathroom. We go upstairs. Again, once you play, you start placing stuff kind of randomly sometimes for toddlers and whatnot. We had a lot of babies, a lot of infants, and a lot of toddlers, and I got sick of trying to find room, so I just started placing stuff. But this is like our upstairs game room. I put the little like llama game table here. Okay, so now both of the Grimm twins, one died in the shark pond, rest in peace. The other one, Hades, is already married and off, so he does not have a room here anymore, but he did. Now, this right here is for Harry. This is Harry Wieners. He's the werewolf. So werewolf, I thought very outdoorsy. I got the broken down desk, all the wolf stuff. We have him in Boy Scouts, a little cardboard cutout. His bed kind of isn't the best for regenerating any kind of sleep, but whatever. It fits with the vibe. But I mean, I didn't decorate any of that on that side. Don't look at that. But I thought it came out really cool. I put the moon and like trees and stuff over here. And then over here is for Tiny. Tiny is the vampire. And I think we had Tiny. You're about to age up. Oh, I didn't even know that. You, I don't, yours wasn't like a vampire anybody knows, but they are the vampire. So very red. I have the little vamp from the vampire pack. I have the little bats. They like music, so a little piano. I thought I put like the little castle because it kind of reminded me of how Blatty Daddy lives, and then his little desk. And then down here, this also used to be the alien baby room, but we have who's in here? We have one side's the mermaid. This is for seashell. Get it like seashell, and that's the mermaid. This is for Spencer, which was our accidental alien baby. It was supposed to be a spellcaster baby, and I messed it up somehow. Now Uranus is our heir alien baby, and that is Pum Pum, and Oscar's baby is Uranus, and that's the heir. It's going to be an alien tattooer, and this is his room. I thought it was kind of cool to put the little alien spaceship. They had the little spaceship thing for the dollhouse and all this kind of stuff. The little alien looking guardian of the gnomelacy or whatever. I put that. I really think it's cute, in the little experiments and all of that. And then out here, let's turn around, and then we can go outside in the backyard. We have, of course, random stuff out here, but we have a pool, we have an outdoor kitchen, the little dining area. Out here is where we have our cow, that I don't think we have a cow anymore. All of our chickens decided they didn't love us because I completely forgot to take care of them. That's that area. I really love this little area, and it's spring in my game, and it's kind of rainy, but like I said, Enchanted by Nature just came out today, which means none of my mods work, so I can't change it, and I don't know how to do the cheat to change it in game, so you're just going to have to act like it's sunny and beautiful. But we're in Henford on Bagley. It rains all the time, so it doesn't look that great. But, it is what it is. But I love this little swing area by the little truck with the tires. I'd use a tool mod to get these in here. That was fun. And then the little barn, which again, I know the horses it doesn't fully work, but I had it all really cute. And then it's still cute, but it's not as cute as I had it. But I really look how I just love how this little pastel bar turned out, and then all the horse stuff. And then this is the little garage that I literally never decorated because I forgot. So we have a chess table. This is our heir. This is Uranus Wieners. And then this was supposed to be for gardening and stuff like that. And like I said, he's the Grim Reaper. He doesn't need to do that. So I never did it. But, and of course, you can't forget, this is our shark pond. Are our sharks in there, or are they dead? I can't see our sharks, so I may need to restock it. So yeah, this is the little farmhouse that we built. I hope you enjoyed this speed build. It took me way too long to make this, but I am so proud of this thing. I will probably actually post this today. Like I said, it's Thursday, July 10th. So I'll probably actually, after I finish this, do a few things to it and then send it out. I also, it was my birthday back June 28th. We did a 24-hour stream, and me, Canada Crossing, and Cootie Dune, we did a 2-hour 30K challenge. You had to fit 6 Sims in there. So that speed build will be coming out probably tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and edit that and have that uploaded. And then I've been really wanting to build. So I think I'm just going to go on a binge of just video making and editing today. And after I get done editing the other one and get that one scheduled, I want to build a beach house. I've been at the beach a lot with my children. So I think I'm going to build a beach house. I saw a lot of colorful, really super pretty colorful beach houses. And I kind of want to make like an under the ocean kind of room you could sit in. Because the last full base game update came with like glass walls, like fully glass walls. And I would love to do some kind of like glass wall room underneath the ocean where when you go, it's like a sitting room. You can go in there and you can see wouldn't that be cool? I'm going to work on that. I may do that tonight and record that. So I will see you later. And again, I try to stream at least 3 times a week. Lately, I just get anxiety. I've been really bad about it, but I'm going to try to start getting better. Next week, me and my kids take a vacation, and my mother, we all take a vacation once a year, and we're going a little bit out of town for about 3 to 4 days. So next week, I really won't be streaming at all or have really much going on. But after that, just pay attention and I'll be here. But thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this build, and I'll see you later. Love you later. Bye.